6 hours by plane from Panama City, you make it to Buenos Aires, Argentina, our next stop, where Housewives Bakery owners Carol and Alex have brought us a typical snack from Argentina, migas, which translate to the inside of the bread. So there's not really a word for migas in English. I don't think. You can call it crumbs, but actually when it's still bread. A very difficult process to make. So believe it or not, they make this box of 25 pounds of bread and have a machine they imported from Argentina just to slice the bread this thin.
Really?
So migas is a very typical snack. They mentioned quinceañeras, which I'm sure we know what those are. That's father of 2 daughters. I'm not looking forward to that. Quinceañeras is a must-have during quinceañeras. Of course, end of the year parties, Christmas, holidays, you will find your sandwich of migas. So Mayor Jane, Anna, we have some ham and cheese migas, some pimento, some egg and ham cheese, and of course we'll get to dessert later. So having this, of course, talking about celebrations, home celebrations, quinceañeras, family traditions, how have you been able to introduce and include your Hispanic heritage in your family, Anna?
You know, and I was taught to cook from my abuela, my whole family. My abuela on my mother's side is an incredible cook, and her husband, my grandfather, who was from Italy, was an incredible cook as well. And then on my father's side, my grandfather, who retired here, he was from MacDill Air Force Base, came over from California, and that's how they ended up in Tampa. And he was an incredible cook as well. And so my mom and my brother and I all learned these incredible flavor profiles, which is what the Food Network says now. You know, we were taught that without even really knowing what it was. And so that's why I love to cook so much, and I love to cook for my family because they enjoy it.
Well, thank you, Jose, for chairing the Hispanic Advisory Committee. I thank you for all that you and the entire committee do to bring the Hispanic heritage to ensure that we remember our history and that we celebrate our diversity. So during Hispanic Heritage Month, what better way can you celebrate our diversity than to go to our small businesses, go to these restaurants that you just heard of. We have had the pleasure of tasting the food from every one of them and can vouch that it's all 2 thumbs up. So make sure that you go out during this Hispanic Heritage Month, but also every day of the year, and make sure that you go out and support our local businesses and support our restaurants.